Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Teratai. My student ID number is 203050014. I'm from Maritim Raja Ali Haji University. I will speak about the education in the era of globalization. On this occasion, allow me to invite the audience to all recall the things what have resulted in a globalization of the way of life that is being carried out. In addition, I will convey some of the effect of globalization and how to overcome it. Okay, the word globalization comes from the word global, which means all encompassing. Globalization is a process or comprehensive. Globalization is a process of spreading new things in the form of information related to social life as well as education, which is the channel or conveyed through various media. Okay, such as in the form of newspapers, magazines, etc., as well as electronic media such as television and application-based social media that we often encounter today. Globalization greatly influences all aspects of life today. For example, in transportation, today we find lots of transportation tools that can be used to travel without requiring more energy to summon it. However, only with the Android application, the means of transportation that we choose to take us somewhere will come to pick up where we are. Therefore, in this application for most people, it is very easy to carry to daily activities. This is very different from the old days wherein exchange time. If someone wanted to travel, he had to go to the place on foot without using transportation like now. This has given an unfavorable impression and set an inappropriate example for this Indonesian nation for the several aspects described above, indicating that the influence of globalization has spread to all walks of life and aspects of life, regardless of age, status, and others. Although there are means of transportation available, okay, those tools cannot be used by everyone, but can only be used by people who are feel as able to have them. Apart from being in the field of transportation, the telecommunication system also has a global impact on life today. For example, cell phones. Nowadays, cell phones have experienced a very drastic change in the they are used. Previously, cell phones only served as a communication tool by telephone or SMS. Now the function is used has increased. It is no longer just a phone call or SMS, but can also chats, games, surveys, application, and so on. This greatly facilitates all the activities needed. It remains for use as educated human beings to sort out and choose which things are exemplary and which are not, so that we are also be creators who can introduce our own culture to the international stage. Furthermore, the use of the internet has also experienced an influence of globalization. Users regardless of age, both young and old, children and adults, until babies aged 2 and 3 years can use it. Okay. This really needs the attention of parents in supervising children who can already use the internet, because not everything that is presented is positive, but they can also access negative things if parents don't supervise. The nature of children who like to imitate greatly influences their development. If what they see and watches are inappropriate, then in their future growth they will give something negative behavior. The impact of globalization has also spread to the cultural world in Indonesia. Now many people like fast food and food that comes from abroad, such as pizza, kebabs, and others. Okay, we as humans who are in this era must be able to respond. Okay, and maintain the uniqueness of our country. Turn anti food from Indonesia, which is rich in speech, loses popularity to foreign food. Okay, the next thing that gets the impact of globalization is on fashion. From this point of view, it is clear to see change in fashion from the past and now, which are starting to follow these others world and seem to be dresses in clothes that's like fabric. This has given an unfavorable impression and set in inappropriate example for the Indonesian nation from the several aspects described above, indicating that the influence and globalization is spread to all walks of life and aspects of life, regardless of age, status, and other. Okay, that's all I can say. I hope what I'm saying can change your mindset and don't life expecting toward of other people, but make something useful and create the characteristic of our own country, so that outsiders are interested in and use the result from our country broadly. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.